All right, day 2 of the big one. It's the Grand National Roadster Show 2026. It is January 31st, the last day of January. We are here at the Fairplex in Pomona. I am waiting in line with the 69 Impala to get into the Granddaddy Drive-In, because that's what we are filming today. We did the indoor displays yesterday, including the Amber and the Slonaker Award contenders. So if you want to see those, check out the video that posted yesterday. It is a doozy. It's about 2 hours and 47 minutes long. So we got that one. We're going to be filming here. I'm still tired from yesterday, but I don't care. I'm here. I'm going to film this one. Lots of great cars still rolling in. And like I said, it's going to be a fun one like it is every single year. So let's go get started. We're going to go check out what's arriving here at the show. And the cars are rolling. I am not filming anything tomorrow. I will be taking the day off. Boy, I was tired last night. I said I need to get done by 4 o'clock. I was done filming at 3:48. So I got back to the car, and I get back to the car, and somebody is parked so close to my door I could barely get in my Crown Vic to get home. I chipped over the footage from the camera to the computer. I had so much footage, it took until I got home to stop chipping the footage over to the, transferring it over to the computer, if you can believe that. I've never had that happen, so that's a good 40 minutes of just transferring files. I got home, edited the video, hit process, had time to make some microwave mac and cheese, get over to my daughter's performance, which she was fantastic. And then when I came back from the performance, I uploaded it and it cleared copyright the first time. So, good evening. All right, that video will be up in probably a couple minutes. The Impala is filthy. I tried to hose it off this morning because I didn't have time last night, and then just wiped it down and did a horrible job because it was still dark out. This is the life of a YouTuber for you. All right. So we're waiting. What they do is they put in these lines and then they bring them in every once in a while. I think my friend's over in the, yeah, she is over in that line. Yeah, I think Molly's over there at the AMC. I'll catch up with her later. Let's see, what do we have next week? Long Beach Swap Meet. I said February. All I have on the schedule right now is Long Beach Swap Meet on the 8th. We got Dr. George Car Show in Indian Wells coming up. And at the end of the month, we have, man, now it's skipping my mind. Oh, McCormick's auction back in Coachella Valley. So lots of good stuff coming up on the channel. And then going into March, we're at March Meet in Bakersfield. Check the tentative list. Will be in the comment section shortly after the video post. In fact, in about 10 minutes, I got to add the tentative list to yesterday's video. We're supposed to have highs in like the 80s. I think it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. I don't wander too far from the car in case they call our line. You can see we got a lot of great cars. These cars are all going to be inside. I'll probably jump over to whatever line is rolling in at any particular moment. Very nice Cadillac. I have to get on my 56. I got the Power Booster Master for it. So much going on. My car looks terrible. It's pretty bad. Like I'll just hose it off in the dark. Couldn't see what I was doing. I timed it perfectly last night to get to my daughter's car. Say hi to Molly. She's probably, I think Mike's behind her in the Mustang. How you doing? It's good?
Love your channel, man.
Oh, thanks.
Love it.
Sure, go say hi to Molly here, and I'm gonna head back to the. Molly and Anthony and Mike are here. They made it. I should have got behind you guys. We could have parked together. Oh well.
Where are you? Up there?
I'm over in that lane. Yeah. We'll figure it out. If not, they'll probably stick me somewhere else.
You know where we parked over there.
All right, there's Mike's Mustang. We'll get everybody when we get in. There's drama. I was talking to Molly about what happened. astounded how I timed everything out so perfectly last night. I said I don't want to stray too far from the car in case they call our line. They were in before I was, so. All right, how can I forget? We're back out here March 1st over yonder for Pomona swap meet. Not quite as far as the mountains. More like just across the parking lot. Pomona swap meet is on March 1st. Let's see here.
Michael.
Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
It's good.
I just watched your video last night.
Okay.
We watch you all the time.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
What's that?
Let's see what we got here. We got Bakersfield March Meet 6th and 7th of March, obviously. March, Long Beach Swap Meet on the 8th. And March 29th, Hot Rods and Helos at the Huntington Beach Pier. And I think like the next big fairground show we got is Good Guys Del Mar on April 11th. So lots of good stuff coming up on the channel. All right, the video is up from yesterday, and the tentative list is on the video. Moving now. How you doing? Also, I mentioned in yesterday's video that I thought the microphone had shut up. I don't think it did. When I played it back, it seemed to be fine. So we'll see. I will be taking breaks today. My back was still a little sore when I woke up this morning. I'm so embarrassed. I literally had enough time this morning when it was still dark to hose the car off. I couldn't see what I was doing, wiping it off, so it looks terrible. But at least I'm here. So we're good. That's your Tri-5. Supposed to be the Tri-5 Club. If they just got here or if they're rolling in. I think they just got here. Yeah, they're still stacking cars in this line here. And a new Bronco. I thought I was, people were looking at me funny when I brought the 90 Mustang Fox body last year. So I better bring the Impala SSR Chevrolet back there. Yeah, I gotta find more shows for February. If not, we'll do some like locals or some cars and coffees or something. I'm still waiting to hear on if they're gonna do National Boogie Van Day at San Gabriel at Whittier Narrows. sedan. Let's see how long we can make this video today. Like I said, I gotta stay near my car since if they call my lane, I have to jump in it very quickly. That would be a big faux pas to like not be near the car. Pontiac Grand Prix convertible 67. It's the only year they made a factory Grand Prix convertible. It's in 1967. Yeah, we don't want to get run over.
Close enough. I'm not even sure I have anything to bang the struggle with.
All right, so I just checked. High today, 81 degrees here in Pomona, which is a little bit more than 80, like I said before. Also, yesterday's video was my second longest video ever by 30 seconds. Like if I filmed like another minute, it would have been the longest video I've ever done. Which was Dr. George last year was my longest so far. Yeah, every year this and Dr. George, it always flip-flops. These are usually my two longest videos. Is the Friday here and Dr. George. Dr. George, it's a very large show, and there's almost zero music, hardly any music to deal with at that show, so that's why I'm able to get such a long video there. Obviously, there's enough cars to fill up an entire video. Metropolitan coming in. So this show is usually, the outdoor on Saturday is usually, I cannot get the whole thing. So much to see. About a Coupe de Ville. Look, I think the cars over this side are waiting to park near the Suede Palace. I was able to get the Suede Palace at the end of yesterday's video. I said I did all the indoors yesterday, so I don't have to do any indoor filming today, which is what I wanted to, that was my goal. Pontiac. Gonna start rolling in here in a second. That's why you gotta be ready when they call your line. That's why I'm not venturing too far from the Impala.
What was that?
Actually, after the line to get in here this morning, I think it'd be okay to take that car to the Pomona swap meet into the car show gate. Actually, I've driven it into Moon Eyes too when it was at Irwindale. It did just fine there. And that's usually a crazy line. So we find out who wins the big awards tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I said on the other video, place your bets. I think we have one more line here after this line, and then my line will get called in. Then I'll get them as they're coming into the car show area. I think we're the next line. Riviera. Great weather. I'm already in the t-shirt. Barely nearly wore one of my new Hawaiian shirts today. Thought that might be pushing it, but spectacular weather for a car show. After this, I'll definitely have to stay next to my car after this line goes in. What they do is they take them in batches and park them. If you're lucky, they'll park you in the shade. Before I start filming inside, I gotta remember to put on some sunblock. My first time wearing shorts so far this year, so I don't want my legs to burn. I realize it's very cold in much of the country right now. Car show season will be here for you shortly, hopefully the next couple months. Alright, so the line next to mine's actually took a while. They had them ready to go and then didn't go. But my line's next. I'll get in there. We'll get some more of the roll-ins. Once the roll-ins slow down to almost nothing, we'll take a little break and then I'll get the cars that are parked. I believe all the cars are supposed to be in and parked by about 8:30 is what it said on the info sheet. It's like 8:15 now or something like that. Finally rolling into the show here. Once we get in there, we'll get some more of the roll-ins and get the cars that are parked. All right, we did not get the shade. Okay, well that's okay. I'm not going to be at the car that much anyway, so it doesn't matter. Cars are still coming in. I heard the guy debating. He says they might not have enough room for all the cars. So now we got it rolling in. Pop the hood on the Palace so everyone can see that beautiful factory 427. Get over here. Get some more. We'll get the roll-ins as long as we can. Kind of almost where I was parked for Grand National Truck Show. These are the old grandstands from when they used to do horse racing out here, if you've never been out to Pomona. When I was a wee lad, we used to come out here and for the fair and then go watch the horse racing. Many years ago. I think there's a lot of I don't think there's a ton of roll-ins left coming in here. My group was probably about 4 or 5 groups after me. '67 Grand Prix. Try to get further back in the sun so you can see the cars better. Ford. Yeah, I've heard one lady was just talking. I don't think we're going to get all these cars in here before. I think it's 9 o'clock now, actually. So she's kind of doubting they could get everyone in before 10 o'clock. If you enter a car, you can actually go in the buildings an hour early before they let the spectators in. They open the buildings up at 9. But we already got all that yesterday, so. I think we're okay. Riviera. Yeah, there used to be a sign on top of that marquee over there for horse racing. Really cool neon sign. I'm really surprised they took it down. I mean, understandably, they don't do horse racing anymore, but it was pretty cool. They did leave the grandstand neon signs up. Yeah, this OBS, Boyd's Wheels. This is like straight out of the 90s. Body K5. In case you're wondering, I did film Pomona Swap Meet a couple weeks ago. Like nobody, it was my longest Pomona video ever, 2 hours and 22 minutes, and it got hardly any views. I don't know what is going on with YouTube, but in fact, the SoCal Speed Shop open house video from the other night started out better than the Pomona video. I don't know, are people sick of the high prices? I certainly am. Yeah, yesterday's video, I walked in the hall with the Slonaker cars, and the first part of the hall was all Volkswagen. I said, did they change this around? And when you went in a little deeper, that's where the Slonaker cars were. Guy's handing me a flyer while I'm filming. Multitasking. I'll tell you, I was multitasking yesterday. I just don't know how I pulled it off. Trying to figure out where to put all the vehicles. Oh, this guy's backing into me. Okay. Scoot over here. Wonder if he meant to go to the other way to the Suede Palace area. That area, usually there's a lot of music, so there will be short clipping over there. Oh, he's backing in. There's like a hole over there. Oh, I see what's going on. 53 show.
Car coming up here.
Oh, that car coming up? Yeah, they're going to start putting cars where I was standing again. Roadster pickup coming in. Just a reminder, Father's Day weekend out here in June. LA Roadsters. So Friday I come out and I shoot the swap meet. And then Saturday we come out and do the car show. That's outdoors. It's not the indoor show. In fact, some people still get confused which one's which. This is Grand National Roadster Show. That one is LA Roadsters. In fact, they had a booth inside yesterday. You watched yesterday's video. This guy's maneuvering out of here. Also, I recommend if you do a show out here, you bring a vehicle, pack a lunch. The food is quite expensive at the Fairplex. So I brought a nice Trader Joe's chicken wrap and some chips. I always mention that. Bring your own waters and Gatorades and soda pop and all that. I'm fairly certain they don't. I don't know if they allow. I don't think they allow alcoholic beverages. I kind of doubt it.
How many spots do you think we have down here? They're going to get the line moving here. Trying to get the cars coming in.
Hey, Jim.
58 Pontiac we saw in line. one is definitely a beast to cover because so many cars. People come from all over the world for this show. Said yesterday we did the indoors. Talked to people from Australia, England, all over the country, Canada. I ran into a guy from Sweden. One of the cars indoors was had license plates from Finland. Nice coupe with a flathead. One with a nail head. Ford. There we go. It's going to stop the camera. Alright, pre-registered for this. They charge you more if you don't pre-register. Plus you don't get the goodie bag if you don't pre-register, which has a nice magnet. Wagon. Yeah, they tell you if you want to part with your friends, come as a group and all that good stuff, and people.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to the other side of the map.
I think they're gonna start backing them in. Very nice Nomad 56. Yeah, I think they're going to start backing them in here. They are out of room. I think some of the room, they have something else going on that they're setting up with for the fairgrounds that they usually have room back there. Oh, he's parked the wrong way. Oh, he was supposed to go sideways. Oh, the guy's through all again, the Nomad. Yeah, they definitely pack them in for this show.
Okay, got it. Yeah, go ahead and build a line
60
here.
wagon.
More spots down that way. Right to the end of the building, all the way to the left. Yeah. Yep, so these guys are making a line over here against this wall. And as they come through, you can pick them off and show them, fill in the spots. That'll be great. And then
Oh, I see he's parking the Nomad up there somewhere. There we go, Porsche 911.
I'll have them call you. All right.
60 wagon.
Oh, trust me. Am I
What a cluster.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
Filming in Long Beach. I sold my Porsche.
Okay. Sold your car in Long Beach?
Yeah.
All right. This guy over here sold his Porsche from my Long Beach video. See, cars do sell in the videos. Bring them out. Price them well. They will sell. That rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme something, but there it is. Good morning. I was in a good mood yesterday filming. If you watch the whole video. F100.
Gotcha. This is 10 right here? Okay. Go ahead and follow that guy. Hey, Dad. Hey, Pops. Him right here.
Flames on this Ford here. And a whole room of fat fender cars. This 40 Deluxe Coupe.
Lucky, is there more room down there? 1 second, sir. All right, send it through. Yes,
63 Corvette.
Oh, I know this.
That's an end right there.
Is it?
But it might be another.
I wonder if there's another line or not.
Yeah, brought his random modern Audi behind the Ford. Zephyr.
I think this is it. I'm going to give Carrie 10 and then whatever else. He's going to put them there and wrap them around.
One more Spiner. Caliente. I think this might be the end of the roll-ins, and we will start on the filming of the parked cars. There's one more. There's a Cadillac behind that golf cart. Oh, there. So now we're going to do the stationary vehicles. I'm going to get over here to the little village over there. Since that usually fills in with spectators pretty quick as soon as the gates open. So I like to get that one shot first. There's usually some music over there I have to deal with, but I always get some nice stuff. They got some nice backdrops for some shots. Just wanted to get this because I just took a nice picture that might be a thumbnail contender of the Cadillac. The Zephyr. This one is for sale. Remember the Grand National Roadster Show, the swap meet rules. We have many rules on the channel. We got a Viva Las Vegas booth. I think there's something that same weekend that's preventing me from going this year. I made some money on some records the year I went. They had a record collector meeting, and I brought some rockabilly records. So let's just say the rockabilly records paid for that trip. All right, custom 58 Cadillac. It's called My Daughter. She was very happy with her performance last. She was a little under the weather, but still did a fantastic job. So she's recovering. They'll keep asking me where she is. It's like she doesn't go with me to every show. Start over here since this area fills in by the stage, by the Suede Palace. If you don't get it first thing in the video, I have found. So we're gonna hit this first. Then we'll go zigzag through in between the buildings and all that good stuff. It's 58 Chevy. So this is a monster to film. Lots of cars. Lots of people. This area, like I said, generally fills in because the spectator gate is right next to here. They have an In-N-Out truck, but they're only selling t-shirts and things. They're not actually selling food. Darn it. Yeah, beautiful metal flake on this pickup truck. Chevrolet. I'm not going to go too far over there. They're blasting the rap music, which is, I think that's usually okay, but usually if there's like a repetitive sample in a song, that makes it harder to avoid copyright, I've found. Or if it's like a techno song. The rest of the truck though.
That's kind of how the food figure it out.
Alright, I got a custom Chevrolet. Dig that flake. Shining in the sun. Chop Ford. Another chop coupe going on here. Very nice. It's good. 59 olds. I'm always moving around here. A 53 Chevy sedan with a chop. You're listening to Madness. I love Madness. Bring some more over here. Water depth mode came back again. I gotta look up, see if there's a way to disable that because I do not film underwater. As many of you know. It says I'm 0.9 meters underwater. My camera down. Wow. It's news to me. There's a fountain over there. That's the closest water I see. Yeah, let's just say this camera's got a few issues, but it does take nice videos. Lifted Suburban. Have an interesting choice for the Suede Palace area. This is the guy that was running around Pomona cranking music. Making my shots hard to make. There's Suburban. Dually Suburban. Does it make it so you can haul more furniture? I don't know. It could. See, I love my square body. Suburban, we'll come around here. This guy's taking pictures. We'll get around here somehow. Okay, we'll just have to go through the people. Thought maybe the guy had moved already. Yeah, the 55. As I continue to be 0.9 meters underwater somehow, magically. I don't know how they justify that. They might have the microphone connected, which is clearly not waterproof. So might have to do a software update.
My mother rode on that side Dutch ride. She was bitch.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of ground to cover today.
We lived out in the country.
And when I started doing that the other day at SoCal Speed Shop, the open house, it went away after a while. If I turn the camera off and turn it back on, it'll go away. Not the camera, but the depth meter. Amazing how it managed to stay only 0.9 meters underwater. Nice Ford Custom here, 56. If you make a camera and it glitches, I will make fun of it. Alright, I played around with it. I got the depth meter to go away. Yay. Not underwater anymore. It's actually really bad because when you're in between clips, it what do you call it? You can't watch the video. I'll get the air around the stage here. A lot of music though, but we'll get through it. Cool custom. And I think the general public has been allowed into the premises.
Nice one, huh?
Yeah. Little Plymouth. Got the gas ration sticker on it. Later on, they have bands actually inside the. I think they have bands here too, but they have bands inside the Suede Palace. Caddy. This is Coach's truck. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point here today. I ran into him at Moon Eyes and he kind of surprised me out of nowhere. I was kind of like, oh, hey, how you doing? All right. Nice Pontiac here. So the crowds are rolling in. This one gets really crowded. Once those gates open, man, it gets crazy in here. I've been going to Grand National Roadster Show since the 90s. I went when it was in Oakland 1 year. Custom shoebox Ford over here. Like I said, I've come, I don't know how many years I came out here to Fairplex since it's been out here. And the depth meter's back. Great. I don't know how many years I came to this. Quite a few. I guess we'll continue to film in underwater mode. Like I said, I went. First video ever blew up on the channel was 2020 Grand National Roadster Show, a month before everything shut down. I didn't know what was going on because prior to that, my videos got like maybe 1,000 views if I was lucky.
Hey Mike, how you doing, brother?
How you doing?
You get a quick shot of it.
I got a shot. Here we go. All right.
There we go, brother. Thank you.
Okay. Like I said, that was like, what's going on? And so that was kind of a good memory. So I always said this was a pretty important one for the channel every year. We do 2 days out here. We do Friday at, we do the indoor displays. Saturday we do the Granddaddy driving as we're doing right now. So, good times. It's 60 Impala stage. Oh, sorry, 4 hardtop. I was about to say station wagon. It's one earlier. 4 flat top. I My brain's still melted from yesterday. That's my excuse. No, so I went to the performance and had to talk to my daughter's teacher afterwards. I'm sure she was like, "Why does he look so ragged?" I'm thinking, I just filmed 6 hours at Pomona. And I had to wait about an hour and a half outside before the gates opened up as well. So I was on my feet quite a bit yesterday. Yeah, that's a Suburban. A Chevy Apache pickup here. I always love how the cars are arranged, so I've got to remember which ones I filmed because they're not exactly in a line. A Cadillac coupe. As we continue our underwater adventure here at Fairplex in Pomona. Sure, I'm going to send them an email, the company, and say, hey, how do I turn this thing off for good? That's Riviera. Caprice Classic. We'll just try to get what we can in this area. The crowds have definitely been allowed in. Should make for a very interesting day. Down here we've got a lot of people coming through. 4 carbs on a Hemi. This Roadster. Got this Dodge pickup.
Well, we have to go in there.
This 39 pickup.
We're already registered. Oh, yeah. Real.
Five window. I've got the C10. Short bed. She is slammed and on the ground. Alright, I think I figured out how to turn off the I had to look on Google. I found a thing you can actually turn off diving mode. I got a right-hand drive on the Chevy. Hopefully that solves the issue. Maybe it was sold new overseas.
I'm behind that Hemi.
Somewhere. Yeah, back to more filming. 1958 Impala. There's also an altitude meter, I guess, if you take it up in an airplane, it'll tell you the altitude. I guess that's handy if that's your sort of thing. We tend to film all our videos on the ground here at the Mike Frankovich YouTube channel.
They're right in front of us. They're
Nice Cadillac. That 56. So whenever you get a new camera, really with any new electronics these days, you really gotta like figure out how to adjust all the settings and things like that. When I worked at Buick, we had problems because a lot of obviously older people buy Buicks, and they'd put the full touchscreen with all the gizmos on the cars, and they'd put the touchscreens in the cars, and the older people could not figure them out. They're like, we just want a basic radio. I don't, I really think I told the guy from Buick, I said, you guys should just make a basic version with analog gauges and a regular radio. You'd probably sell them to older people because those guys just, one guy paired his cell phone, his flip phone to the Bluetooth in the car. He thought I was some sort of wizard or something. There's Mercury. Make an offer. See if it sticks. Call for awkward conversation. There you go. 619 area code on the Mercury here. Ford pickup. Yeah, if you watched yesterday's video, I said I was in a really good mood for some reason towards the end of that video after I got really tired and I was getting really drunk. I found a Camaro with a club on it in one of the halls, if you can believe that. I thought it was pretty hilarious. They do have security guards in the overnight area. This Mercury. We have a handful of cars left in this little courtyard here. It's Lincoln Zephyr over here. One year they had a display of Zephyrs inside. I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. Just fantastic, beautiful cars. Custom Falcon Ranchero. We saw this one, I believe, at Santa Maria.
Center console, bucket seats, dash. That's all for the team.
This is the one with the interior out of a Thunderbird. Now we found a 60 wagon. I don't know where my brain's going today. Yesterday was definitely, I call this and SEMAR 2 endurance events for the channel. It's a lot of work covering these. 5 wagon. Ouch! You got a Band-Aid. Okay, there you go. I have a kid that uses way too many Band-Aids when she gets a cut. Got the Auburn Speedster. Navy Peacoat. Pretty sure my old Navy Peacoat does not fit me anymore. Or the Suede Palace adjacent area. You know what the real estate agents say? Like you're like in a crummy neighborhood, but you're adjacent to the nice area, so they use the nice area to sell the house. I'll refrain from using specific examples to avoid avoid the hate mail, but it's absolutely true. Over here, I was about to film a car, and this guy's got a whole photo shoot going with a girl. I was like, all right, whatever. Have at it, man. I can find other cars to film. Nice deliveries, orange Chevy. Okay, we'll get through here. You got butterflied car. This one's for sale. There's supposed to be there's usually an area for sale cars. We'll see if we can find that later on over by the museum. There you go, for sale right on the glass. Remember the oh, thanks. Swap meet, whatever, Grand National, whatever, for sale car rule that happens to be at this moment. It's Carmen Gia. I actually finally hung that painting I got of a for sale. 25,000 is Zephyr.
That's surprising.
He's also selling these fenders for a 34 Ford. I finally hung that painting of the Carmen Gia. Got a nice spot for it in my hallway. It's actually right by a picture of me with the Beach Boys and a old concert poster of the Midnighters. There we go, 32 coupe. Out of North Carolina, a little ways from home, and so we get people from all over out here for this. '50 Chevy Fleetline. We saw this somewhere. Oh, it was up north. We saw this at Turlock. I remember the small for sale sign that's actually legible somehow. I believe that's where we saw this car. That was a nice little trip. Went up to Turlock Auto Swap Meet, filmed that. Got all the car corral action. My buddy sold my Modesto plate topper for me. So I got some money out of that. Picked up my, he found some black California plates with my initials as the first 3 digits. So I got those. So he took some money out of what he sold the topper for that. Picked up some great records on the way up at a estate sale in Bakersfield, including I got Jackie Breniston's Rocket 88 on chess. Unfortunately, it's cracked. If it wasn't cracked in the condition it was in, it would have been probably about a $500 record. And that's just because it's beat up. It was already beat up before it was cracked. If it was a minty copy, it'd be closer to 1,000. So it's going to get framed and go on my wall. Maybe next to the Carmen Gia poster. Or the Carmen Gia painting, I should say. No, it'll probably go near the jukeboxes. And this traditional hot rod here. These guys are, I'm not gonna squeeze through here.
Nice work.
I have decorated my entire house with stuff from estate sales. And my daughter and I have enjoyed it. As soon as we'll find a piece of furniture we like better than the one we have, then we'll sell that one, upgrade it. So I got a nice mid-century boomerang table at a sale I gotta fix, and then that's gonna replace, I got a mid-century Drexel table I'm gonna have to sell after that. Life's too short for IKEA furniture. Gotta have something good. Something that'll last. Like these cars. Well, I wish King Taco was open. Gee. I know. I used to have King Taco once a week in Pasadena. In fact, I ran twice to the same viewer at King Taco in Pasadena. I was doing some work on a building in the area. Yeah, for some reason I didn't go to King Taco this week. I enjoy their burritos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A little too much, I would say. And they are reasonably priced.
Oh, right.
All right, we're by the farm. Not the 90s group that did the Groovy Train. Oh, thanks. That was their only hit, wasn't it? The Farm, it was Groovy Train. That was a good jam, man. And then they kind of faded into obscurity. 33 Ford two-door sedan. Very nice car. That is a thing of beauty right there. Nice Roadster. Very nice topper on that one. So I sold that plate topper. I had the brackets from hanging like on a bar on a Model A, and the guy that bought it said Modesto, but the T was broken, so it says Modesio. The guy said he had kind of a ratty Model A, and he lived in Modesto, so it was perfect for the guy. I bought a bunch of license plate frames and some black and blue car plates at an estate sale, and that was in the bunch. So it's nice because covered quite a bit of the cost of everything. It's nice to find a home, perfect home for something like that. It's going on a little ratty Model A from Modesto. Seen this one before, the client service van. Remember, this guy's like the full history on this. I think he's like the second or third owner. Yeah, he's got a whole history here. C10. Step side.
Would I have a picture with you?
Oh, sure. Hang on. I stopped, take a picture with a fan from Mexico City. He was here with his son. Here we go. This one's for sale for $30,000. Turned on a business card, and it's legible. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. With Sharpie. The back of a business card. So these guys can't make it legible on a full-size for sale sign. Let's get with the program here. This guy knows how to do it. I honestly should send a letter to the company that makes Sharpie and see if they'll give me like free coupons or pens or something to hand out. I think that would complete the whole running joke, if you will. We got the Roadster pickup. I think I need to put those in note. My buddy Danny actually makes these traffic violator stickers. They're from an old news article from way back when, where they have a cop putting one of those on a hot rod back in probably like the 40s or 50s. So he decided to make those stickers. It's kind of cool if you kind of know where it comes from. It's Danny Williamson. You can look online. You can buy those stickers. Put one on all your cars. So this for sale. It's $39. Ford pickup. Oh, he's got a QR code. How fancy. I have a QR code for the channel on my business card, so I shouldn't talk, but there it is. Camino. What will I do with my 66 El Camino? I'm still trying to figure that one out. This one's a 64. I honestly need to clear out some vehicles. I'd like to get my 40 on the road, and I'd like to, I gotta make sure I have more room because I've got cars stored at my mother's. Eventually I'm not going to have that storage. I will for the time being now, but so I think I've really got some thinking and contemplating to do probably in the next 6 months. And I also lost the storage I set on the 56 Caddy. It was my father's. I had a cover on it when I walked by earlier, so we'll get it now. It's got the flag, Old Glory, and the Pillsbury Doughboy. Poppin' fresh. Roadster pickup. Not much is more American than the Pillsbury Doughboy, I suppose. Dress blues.
That's why it has a single.
I remember dress blues from my Navy days. I still have friends from the Navy days, and I still have car friends from my Navy days. So that's a good thing. All right, back from lunch, and we're filming some cars. I got the goodie bag that was promised to me from the... Yeah, if you pre-register a car for one of these shows, you get a goodie bag with a refrigerator magnet. So I always make sure to go pick it up. A Mercury Sun Valley glass top with a chopped top. This is a spectator gate. Usually it's on the other side where we were earlier. We're going to do a walk-around style. I want to kind of try to take it as easy as possible, so I'm just going to hit the areas, try to do a walk-around style in the areas where there's no music to deal with, so we get as much footage as possible. Show this Cadillac, since I obviously can't get the whole show anyway. Lots of amazing cars here. It's just impossible. I've never been able to come close to filming everything in the Granddaddy Drive. All right, 56 Nomad. Actually ran into some friends when I was walking over to get the goodie bag stuff. Nice, I was able to hang out for a bit. I don't want to be filming constantly like I did. Yesterday was all filming, so. Saw this van rolling in. We got to check out the inside. Oh, these guys. We'll go around this way. No, I think they're done. Oh yes, shag carpeting in all its spectacular glory. So let's give this one a look here. This one's got the in-dash CB, in-dash 8-track with the Doobie Brothers. Nice touch. Ultimate 70s. It's got the vintage Sanyo television. There you go. This van's a rockin'. You know what not to do. Check out that wood paneling. Oh my. And he's got a car entry for a different car show from a 71 Riviera, just because. Chevy van mat there. Lace work as well as reflective stuff. Wisconsin Oz license plate. The guy's heralding getting people in the this is the Emerald Express, a spectacular van. Time capsule of the 1970s. There we got the tall T's, got a flathead. I think we're doing the. So we should be hearing about that National Buggy Van Day meet. It has not been posted yet, so. I have left that date blank. I got to start looking at February dates that fill in the blanks. If I put something on the calendar for that date, then it's gonna immediately they're gonna announce it. So just have not done so. By the way, check the attentive list in the comment section right after the video post. Let's show what I'm planning on hitting in the near future. Tin windows on this 56 wagon means I can't see inside. Ford panel.
Yeah, it's always popular.
I'm kind of surprised how well I've done today, considering how much walking I did yesterday. We'll see how I feel in the morning. I'll just deal with it. This 40 pickup. I think a few cars have actually left. They say stay till 4:30. People usually start leaving around 2:33. They got the animal chin sticker. Probably you skateboarders. It's from a skateboard movie from the 80s, if you don't know. Alright, I had to explain that one. The Franken Goat. It's got a LS. It's got the modern interior. How you doing?
All right.
1960 Chevy Bel Air two-door sedan.
Yeah, I know. I've had a couple. I like the 500 though.
The patina on this 40. This is spectacular, if you ask me. Wish my 40 had patina like that. Mine's got house paint. There you go to church on Sunday. Oh, hey, hang on a second. We got 57 here. Just hung out with some guys that film videos for a good half an hour. Taking breaks on you guys. Come on, you know. No, this is. It's like 80 degrees now. It feels like, because it has not been this hot, it feels like it's 95 right now. Because I'm just not used to it being that hot. Check out this Buick.
We were thinking about that earlier.
I'm sorry, let me just cut through here.
Nice Buick.
So I'll do walk around style where there's no music, so we can get as much footage in this video as possible. So I know I'm not going to get everything anyway. People are sort of filtering out. It's like 1 o'clock. Like I said, nobody here is used to it being 80 degrees. Come summertime, this will feel like cool weather. It's perfectly understandable.
Okay, I pull out the, I'm gonna share my location so you can see where I am over here.
Yeah, this Zephyr. So they do have a DJ. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, they have a DJ that's actually playing actual vinyl, like 45s. Let's see if they want to buy any. I got some lowrider. I got some rare lowrider 45s I've found over the years, in addition to the more common stuff that everybody knows. I got gobs of that stuff. It's the rare stuff that you want to find.
Nah, not yet.
I'll keep this going. I got the Morris Minor. This one's for sale, the pickup. He's got a QR code. You can QR code it through the TV. I guess I realize most people watch on the TV. Statistically speaking, you're most likely watching this on a television set, I will say. A clean 56 Chevy. That's all I got. I got the upgraded master cylinder and power booster for the Caddy. Gets rid of the treadle rack. Oh man. So I'm debating, do I go all the way with that car and just, I mean, it's a nice car. It's not perfect, but it's, do I go all the way and get it where it's really nicely running and driving and not overheating and start taking it to shows, or do I just sell it? And I'm still trying to figure that one out. We did inherit it from my father, who would always he promised me the car. He held on to it, but I just do not have a good storage solution for that car. Tons of good stuff out here. So I'm not going to be able to focus in on all the vehicles, unfortunately. As I said, once I hear music, I'm going to skip because I want to get as much footage as possible today for you guys, many cars in the video. This is Alan from Apple Valley and his 56. We just saw the car a minute ago.
Yeah, it's all original. The 265. I put a 700R in there.
Yeah.
Vintage air. Everything else
Ready
is
to
all
go,
original.
ready to go down the highway.
Yeah, when I bought it, I had to put everything new. It had been sitting
Yeah.
for many years. Shocks, booster, tires, belts, hoses, everything.
Yeah,
It's
that's kind of what I
original.
got to do with my dad's Cadillac.
Yeah,
I got
that's,
that out.
yeah, the
I
guy-
bought the new booster and master for that.
The guy I bought it from, it was sitting for 35 years.
Yeah.
He built it for his wife.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
1966, 67.
All right,
What year were you there?
68. Yeah.
You replaced me. What took you so long?
Well, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Hey,
All
good,
right.
good seeing you. Thanks for
Okay.
getting me on video. I'll look for it tomorrow.
Okay, no problem.
All right, great. Thank
I'll
you.
work my way over to near the NHRA Museum. We'll do that. Let's do, like I said, a nice chill video for today. You know, I've already filmed most of it, so I guess we blew that nice chill thing, but that's okay. It's good. So when you come out here, they have it tomorrow as well. Today's usually the bigger crowd at the Granddaddy Drive-In, and also the bigger crowd for the indoor displays. I bopped in there, like I said, to pick up the goodie bag. It was extremely crowded.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's Pontiac. Yeah, I haven't found a show for Saturday. I don't want to go too far if I do a show. You know, maybe I'll spend the day with my daughter that day. Let's come around this way. We got some kids coming through. I said I might just find something to film, maybe Cars and Cop. Yeah, scheduling is gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna do Good Guys Scottsdale. With the algorithm the way it is, it's just not even. It's just too much for me to go out. I know I've said it before, but realistically, it's make sure you're subscribed to every channel you like to watch. Make sure you do like their videos. Leave some comments on anybody you like to watch. If you're not seeing their videos, check your subscriptions tab to see if they're in there, because YouTube has just been absolutely horrible these last couple of years. Eyeball me a shoebox. In fact, I've seen other channels that have already either cut back or quit. I am not quitting, so try to get through here. I think we're far enough away from the doors over there. Like I said, their algorithm's bad, and they have not been sending people videos to channels they actually do enjoy. They've been promoting corporate channels and AI stuff and things like that. So there we go. Nice traditional roadster with flathead. Yeah, that's my spiel about the whole situation with YouTube and their algorithm, things like that. These last couple of vehicles, I'm gonna go down and see what my friend is over. My friends are over by their cars. I told them I would visit later in the day. Like I said, I always see that stuff on any channel, no matter what the genre is. You know, I watch music history channels. I watch stuff about antiques and things like that. Myself, I love watching stuff like that, and collectibles and records and all that. All sorts of videos. If you support all the guys you like to watch on YouTube. There is a Jag or the Triumph. I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
Various shows. So I'm going to work my way over. You can see there's already empty spots. People are starting to leave. I didn't even get around the thing, or between. I'll get someone between the buildings too. Here in a few. Traditional roadsters. This is the Roadster Show after all. Like I mentioned, I started getting on looking at artwork at estate sales. I think it was the one with the Carmen Gia that got me on that. So I started watching videos on identifying art. Like what era they're from and how they paint it. I don't know. It was never a thing for me, but I've started on it.
They get them all boxed up and set them in their way. If they had them up.
Alright, so this is Mike, not me, other Mike. This is Mustang. We've seen this before on the channel. Anthony's over back there talking to some people. So I hang out with Anthony, Molly, and other Mike for a while. Nice chill day. Try to get you some more footage so we get this. This is Molly's AMC Javelin. I'm gonna get this area over here by the Motorsports Museum for NHRA. We've covered their cruise nights before, their toy drives over the years. They're usually open during the show. I'm not sure, maybe they have the side entrance open. So I'm gonna try to get you guys as many of these cars as I can. People are rolling out, as you can hear in the background. This guy's got a little bit of work going on his car. Very nice Buick Riviera. I feel like I'm slacking, but I've shot probably an hour and a half of footage. Here's one that's for sale. We'll bring you the sign here as soon as I can get her back around to it. She's got a big block. Hot Wheels Paint Your Ride Contest Grand Prize winner. Tour wagon. How you doing? So we get you the sign. She's got the sounds in the back. Yeah, I think I needed that last break. I am refreshed. Yeah, this one could be yours for $69,000. Call and I will come back. That's a pretty good offer. Call and I come back. Was that a soul record in the 70s? It sounds like one. It sounds like a title. Sounds like a record I found in a pile somewhere. Call and I will come back. Okay. That's like the bag. That's the one they used to give away, the Grand National Roadster Show bag. I have the truck show version of that, and I use it for camera gear, and it is fantastic. In fact, it has my old camera, so I'm using the new one. I'll keep the old one for a backup. Eventually I might order another camera like the new one as a backup, because you never know. 32 Plymouth. Nice and cool over here because we're in the shade, so I don't mind spending a little extra time going through these cars. Truck coming through. As I mentioned, I did not even make a dent in this show. D6 Courier. This one's, I've seen this before. It's got the Panther swap going. Now, I had to talk to Molly, Anthony, and Mike because they were at Moon Eyes. I saw their cars. I did not see them. So I was busy the entire day filming. Got the hidden filler. I said I better make it a point to go hang out with them for a bit.
Matt was like,
He's got a flathead. The car is rolling out. Is he rolling in? I think he's just moving his car. Yeah, 62 Chevy. It's the one that was at SoCal the other night. If you haven't watched that video, it is up on the channel. We covered the SoCal open house in El Camino. He's got the club. I gotta remember to put the club back on my Impala tonight. Put it in the house. This one's for sale. We're gonna Ford Coupe. Remember the whatever rolls we're going with at this point. 65,000. 562 number. Oh man. The temperature is beginning to go down a bit. Either I'm just getting used to it. '62 Ford Galaxy 500 sedan. Yeah, I'll bring you some more of these cars. So we'll get up to the area where you can start hearing the music. We'll go to another spot. I'd like to at least get you guys like around a 2-hour video for today after yesterday's monstrosity. I did find out the thing with the mic, if you turn the camera off and then hang out for a bit, turn the camera back on, you have to sync the mic. So, learning new things about my new camera.
Is that how you're going to do it on the mountain? Just take a picture of it.
Got the AMX, a couple of them. Seen this one's before. Get you over here.
Yeah? Okay. I gotta get one of
These guys are SoCal vocals. The other AMX, silver. Okay, I got a cornet. Fun story. It was the 70th anniversary in and out thing. Early on, I took my van to that. Early on the days of the channel. This is when it wasn't really a channel. I took my camera to film it. Didn't film it. And so that was back when I think at that point I'd only filmed a couple shows. So kind of a weird fact. And then they had the 75th one 5 years later. We did film that one, but I was at that 70th anniversary one here at Pomona and didn't film it. Also, I filmed a Long Beach swap meet once and that I never posted. Just wasn't sure of myself, I guess, back then. I suppose there's a lesson there. So tomorrow they do the awards on the indoor on the contenders. I do not come on Sunday. I don't come here Sunday. I take the day off. I'm already pretty tired as it is. So they usually post not long after they announce the awards. They get announced on Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot on for Grand National Roadster Show. Should be fairly easy to find. think 3 days of filming here would be quite much, especially after 2 days at this point. The 57 Thunderbird. This was at SoCal Speed Shop the other night as well. That was a nice little event. Had a good time there. So I want the 58 Edsel wagon taillights. Got the 59 Elko with the 2-stroke twin engine go-kart. He's got the ad now. $129.50. What a deal. See where we're at. Oh, sorry. There you got Johnny Rotten, Jay Rotten. It's John Lydon. It'd be funny if the guy's name was actually John Lydon or something. No, it's John something or else, something else. Johnny Rotten, Sex Pistols, and then there's went by his real name Johnny Lydon when he did Public Image Limited. Got the Milner Coupe. So remember American Graffiti. He actually showed up at SoCal when I was leaving the other night.
Cause see those, you know, the backs are cast, I think, and the fronts are built. See the difference? I think these are only cast. Broader ones are built.
All right, now it's hot again because I'm in the sun. Yeah, I think today was just a nice balance of hanging out and filming, so that's always good. Taking breaks at proper intervals needed to happen. A couple of SoCal cars. Talking about them, they got a conference going on back there. '57. She's got the louvers. So if you're out this way and there isn't a car show going on, you like drag racing or just old cars in general, check out the NHRA Museum here. A lot of great stuff. We got a Ford Grand Torino. Check out the 70s interior. This was a 72 model. The year that they had the fish mouth. Alright, so when's this video going to be up? Well, when you're watching it, you'll know it's up, but hoping to have this up a day after, 24 hours after the, should be 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So there will not be, unless something pops up, there will not be another video this weekend after this one. Nice coupe. Now we're back on the shade again, which is nice. This coupe. Only 10% of my batteries are. Okay, I'll have to change the battery when I get a chance here. I like that it warns you. Still figuring out the camera. It's like the continuing saga. We got a square body K5 Blazer. So it's one of the contenders from the truck show last year. I would love it if they kept it going and they found a way to promote it. Looks like the museum was open. I can see they had the side door open from here. I really thought that show would grow because trucks are so popular right now. Especially all your square bodies and other C10s. You like bump sides and dent sides, those have gone crazy in value. All sorts of cool stuff. You got coupe. How you doing? It's good? Oh, I get around. I'm still around.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you still
Still filming every weekend.
Still doing the YouTube thing?
Still doing the YouTube every weekend.
All right, man.
All right, take it easy. Yes, I'm still filming. People, like I said, the algorithm just has not been serving up my videos to people who actually do want to watch them. It's been a huge problem. I hear this all the time. What happened? Why did you stop filming? I never stopped filming. YouTube decided you wanted to see something else that you probably didn't want to see. Check your subscriptions tab. I guarantee you there's stuff from my channel and other channels you enjoy watching that YouTube never sent to you. It's all there. We're going to go a little faster. I think the DJ might be taking a break right now. I've literally heard people say like the only way they can find what they want to see is through their subscriptions or by search. All right, had Cackle Fest going, so. So this is some of the LA Roadsters guys' car. Like I said, Father's Day weekend. I'll be here. I'll probably bring a car again. Maybe I'll bring the Impala this year. Last year I brought the Suburban both days. Friday and Saturday. Friday I do the swap meet. Saturday we do the show. More of these cars. And what we have coming up this summer. Someone's calling me. Make sure it's. Let's see if it's somebody important. No. I'm not answering the phone unless it's a blood relative today. We're gonna keep going for a bit. It's 2:30. So usually the cars really start rolling out around 3. You're supposed to stay till 4:30. I guess that's when they do the awards, but I think a lot of people just say, okay, that's enough. So it is, like I said, to be fair, it is warmer than it has been, which does make a huge difference. Beautiful day today, though. We were gonna go bounce to another section in between the buildings. I got a Grand Sport Corvette over here. Start doing some more of the between the building cars. Very nice. Corvair. Yes, we are staying towards the shady sides right now. They got a V8 in the back seat. One is for sale. There you go. I can't even see that, but there you go. Hopefully you can. It's got a lot of stuff written on there. 56 sedan. Yeah, I think it's best to stay in the shade as much as possible. I'm sure I'll be, I put on sunblock, I'm sure I'll be sunburned because I'm not used to the heat right now. Every time it's the start of show season, we get this sort of thing going on. Then you get used to it and then you're fine. Then we bring you more shows and you guys get to watch those. Nova. Another 40 coupe. Saw a bunch of them yesterday in the Fat Fender building. In these years I do need to get to mine. Still in the backyard. I have a nice collection of parts I've accumulated for it, including a complete wiring kit. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman. I actually got tickets for, we got a 40th anniversary of Pee Wee's Playhouse show at the Greek coming up in May. I got tickets for my daughter and I. And B-52s as well as just Jerry and Mark from Devo. It's not full Devo, but they're going to perform as well. So it should be a fantastic evening with Danny Elfman and a lot of like cool people. Alright, a 72 Dodge pickup. I think we're getting to the point where I might have to call it on the video fairly soon. This one's a short bed. 72 model, 29,000 on that. I think there's a cover band back there. I can hear them doing Bon Jovi covers. And they definitely don't sound like Bon Jovi, so. Or if you watch an AI music video, or a music history video, it's Bon Jovi. I did watch one on Bon Jovi, and they kept saying Bon Jovi because AI voiceover. True story. And I can hear from here. They're definitely living on a prayer. 70s are alive. Check this one out. Straight package on the square body. The Sierra Grande GMC. A 64 Corvette that's for sale. Contact them for the price. And an awkward conversation. Info on that. You say put your price on the sign. It's got the knockoffs. Got a Hammy. Okay, I think after this one I'm gonna start wandering towards the car. Alright, so we're just wandering back to the old car. I decided if I'm just gonna take a break, or a lot of cars are actually leaving now. It's always a good one to come to. I always recommend entering a car, especially if you're bringing a passenger. It's a very good value rather than paying for parking 2 entries. If you have an old car to bring out, if you're going to bring someone else, it's the better value just to pay for the 1 day and book it ahead of time, so because they do charge a little extra for doing it on site. Ford unibody style side.
You gotta be judging by the gauge this way.
That's Nova 4-door. It's got a swap. That thing scoots. And I'll try to walk a bunch of the line of 50s, 55 to 57 Chevys over there.
Yes.
I'm actually kind of impressed. I wasn't. I got through this pretty good.
Oh, that's gonna be.
So I wasn't sure how today would go, considering my back still hurt from yesterday when I woke up. But I think I got through it just nicely. I was able to talk to a lot of good friends and meet some people who watch the channel, that sort of thing.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? So you know, somebody watches the channel, but so I call that a success. Yeah, I like that. This is the Try 5 Club. Try to see if I can see my car from here. Oh, I do. Everybody around me left. Nobody wanted to stay. Yeah, earlier I was looking out for there was a blue coupe next to me, blue Ford coupe. A lot of neat stuff. Nice square body. Holds full 4.2. So it's got the W30 Rammer. This car. Let's check this out. Something a little different. I haven't seen too many Oldsmobiles today. With 4-speed and a vinyl top. Kind of cool. Yeah, I think today's kind of winding down. One that's for sale. My car's like parked right there, and the exit is right there. Oh, it doesn't have anything. It's for sale, but no info. Check online; it might be somewhere for sale. Fun times. Let's do a few more. How you doing? Okay, we'll get you a few more. We got a Nash Metro we saw earlier at the beginning of the video. This nice little grouping of cars over here, no music, so I'll just put them in the video. Yeah, you can see these are all. This was all full earlier over there. 32 for sale. There's all your info.
They invited us.
You got the Nash Metropolitan too? The car that's next to the little Nash.
Another one for sale. There's the information. 50,000 on that one. 62 Impala. 409. Had this in a thumbnail at one of the Power Tour videos, I remember. Got a really nice picture of it. I was already in the car and I realized I forgot to do an outro. I'm losing my touch here. It's been a long weekend. All right, I'm in the car, ready to go home. That was a great one today here at Grand National Roadster Show at Fairplex in Pomona. Next week we got Long Beach. Tomorrow I'm taking the day out because I am tired. I am cooked. My face is probably looking like it too. We got a lot of great events coming up on the channel. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave some comments, tell some friends about the channel. Keep checking the subscriptions tab to see if there's anything you missed. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.